Ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time for a new segment. Well, it's a new segment within an old one. It's time to put aside the NFL for now and make way for the NBA. That's right, Monk Spot will be incorporating its second sport within this show. So now all of you basketball fans can finally have a spot on the spot. But we'll ease our way into things, of course, by starting off with what's happening on the basketball circuit with quick hits on the spot. The NBA and NBA Players Association have officially signed the new collective bargaining agreement as announced this past Thursday. The new labor deal is a 7-year deal set to take place on July 1st. It will run through the 2023 and 24 season. The agreement only slightly changes the salary cap and luxury tax rules, and no change will come with the income split of 49 and 51. The largest change will be in rookie contracts and veteran minimum deals, as well as an increase in 50% in mid-level exception salaries, bringing the average salary to about $8 million. Veteran contracts are included in the CBA as well, allowing your favorite star players to sign 5-year extensions within the final year of their contracts. Kudos to both sides for getting a friendly deal done. So there's a bit of a friendly standoff between Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks. This past Tuesday, Carmelo told President Phil Jackson that he would like to stay with the team. Phil Jackson's first priority prior to becoming president was to sign Anthony to a long-term contract, but things haven't shaken out well since that time. The Knicks are 19 and 25. They lost the last 12 or 15 games and are on the verge of missing the playoffs for yet a 4th straight year. There's no telling if the Knicks will be able to turn a slightly disappointing season around, but if the Knicks decide to go another direction, Anthony would consider waiving his no-trade clause in the process. The 66th NBA All-Star Game is set to kick off February 19th in New Orleans. Just a few days ago, the All-Stars roster was released that included the likes of Steph Curry, LeBron James, and Jimmy Butler. Now, the roster has always been chosen based on popularity, but for the first time, the NBA gave players a say in the roster ballot, and nearly 300 of them ended up with a vote. Now, here's the kick. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr didn't take a liking to the players not taking the voting seriously, saying they've asked for a vote and a lot of them just made a mockery of it. Players such as Nick Young, Quincy Acy, and Matthew Dellavedova all received votes despite not being close to All-Star level. There's no knock on their talent, but All-Stars? Speaking of All-Stars, LeBron James had a mouthful to say about the Cavs roster following their 124-122 loss to the New Orleans Pelicans. The 2016 champions have lost their last 5 of 7 games, and despite the Cavs personnel that is fit to hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy, James thinks the team can improve, saying, "We're no better than last year from a personnel standpoint." But if the Cavs actually fall off, they opted out against re-signing Matthew Dellavedova and Timofey Mozgov. They waived Dante Jones and signed Chris Anderson, only to lose him to a season-ending knee injury. Looking from the outside in at other teams such as the Warriors, who added Kevin Durant and other big names, compared to the Cavs, James sees the obvious regrets. The King has spoken and is ready to make some changes for the team, saying, "I don't got time to waste. I'll be 33 next winter, and I ain't got no time to waste." There we go, guys. It's the start of the NBA on this show. Comment, rate, subscribe, drop us a like. We would always appreciate you guys' support, and we thank you for everything that you've done for us this year so far. This is Monk Spot, your new place for everything sports.